Kia ora.
G'day.
Welcome to Cup of Tea and a Yarn. I'm Jill, Tea and a Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm Kylie. I'm Crafty Mama on Instagram and Ravelry.
Woohoo! We both got it right that time. This was our second
time. Yeah, we had some technical issues. I really have got to stop using my phone for this. I just got to use the computer. Just means you don't get to see my beautiful yarn in the background, but it doesn't matter.
Maybe you need to change. I see you've changed where your computer is anyway. You could change where your computer is to always look at yarn in the background.
Well, I don't think my husband would appreciate that for his work, because this has become this was the spare room, and we've actually had to move. I mean, we haven't had visitors in God knows when, so we've had to move the bed so that it's right up against the cupboards. We can't get to the cupboards, but he has a desk, and that's important.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting what you have to do to work from home, eh?
It is. Well, he's been working. I just can't believe how stupid we were not thinking of this 4 months ago, because he's had a desk in our bedroom for 4 months.
Yeah.
And it was like last week, I'm like, why don't we move around the room downstairs so that you can work down there? And he was like, that's a brilliant idea.
Oh. So what have you been up to?
We've been just enjoying the last of the school holidays. So we had, my husband and I got away for one night without the kids into Auckland, which was lovely. We got to go, we stayed at Sky City. We didn't go to the casino. I wasn't going anywhere near the casino, but I just think I'm just concerned about random people and check-ins and stuff with the COVID outbreaks and stuff. Yeah, I'm not really a gambler either, so that didn't worry me. And neither's my husband. It's not something we're interested in. But we were there to go up to the Orbit restaurant, which is a revolving restaurant at the top of Sky Tower, which is our big tower in Auckland, and it was lovely. Yeah, so we did that, and we've been doing movies and with the kids, and been to the zoo, and what else? Just bits and pieces around town. Yeah, my daughter's back at school now, but my son doesn't start till Friday, so we're still doing the juggle for the rest of the week, but then it's back to normal until the next wave.
Yeah. Yes, we've been told to work from home now on again.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, my trip up next week's been canned.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't mean I can't come up.
No, that's right. Yes, we can still meet places if we're sensible.
Yeah, I just can't come I'm just not coming for work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And you've been in Queenstown?
I have, yeah. So really nice. Beautiful, beautiful spot. We were just about 7 or 8 kilometres outside of Queenstown, where the Shotover River is. So over the Shotover jet coming up and down. I think the bungee jump is around there somewhere. I'm not really sure. Didn't see it. But yeah, but it was work. So I didn't get much time to do any sightseeing. And we were supposed to be there this week. We decided we didn't really want to get stuck. Like if we got close contacted, we didn't want to get stuck there for 10 days in a hotel room together and no room. We'd rather, if that happened, we would rather be at home. So at least you can, like, I know, you've got more than one room to be in.
Yeah, these are the decisions you have to make at the moment, aren't they? Yeah. They're hard choices, but...
Yeah. And we've been before, like we've done all of New Zealand. So we've been and done it all. It was just going to be a good excuse while I was down there for Andrew to come down and just to hang out and do something of a different view.
And so you're both on holidays then this week because you're going to be away?
No, he's decided he's gone back to work, so he cancelled his holiday. This was because he hasn't been there long enough. It was okay anyway, but still taking Friday off this week, so for the extra long weekend.
I did that last weekend. I had a 4-day long weekend, and it was well worth it. Yeah.
And so looking at maybe like just what you've been doing, looking at day trips and things around the place, and things with too many people around.
Yeah, well, now the school holidays are over. you could do some really nice stuff around, especially on Friday.
Yeah, true.
Although I do wonder how many Aucklanders will duck over your way for Waitangi.
So I landed on Saturday and late afternoon, and we went into the Mount for an ice cream.
Yeah,
it was quite quiet.
Might be okay then.
Yeah, I think maybe lots of people are staying home.
Yeah,
the planes were quite empty. Yeah,
well, it's not surprising considering like every other contact list lately has been an airplane, a flight. Yeah. I wouldn't be flying right now, and that's actually something that our company has said no flying. My husband had some stuff that he was meant to do this week and he cancelled it. He couldn't fly and he wasn't allowed to drive. He was going to travel with someone else, and that way they share the driving, but we're not allowed to do that now either. So
yes, and we had last week no flying.
Yep.
And this week it's no face-to-face stuff.
Right.
So we're going virtual again.
Yeah.
Oh, exciting times.
Yes.
Okay.
Lucky we're knitters and that we've got some people
totally. And I can see that you've got something on.
I do. I finished my top. I'll stand up and show you guys. It's the Summer Madness top.
Yeah, love it.
By Unicorn Designs. That said, I have altered it severely. So it's very loosely based on it. So I did the split seam, which is not in the pattern. And I did it all in one, which was not in the pattern. And the armhole sizing, I changed completely. It was a very odd sizing. But I'm really, really happy with it. I think it's a really good fit.
It looks great.
And it matches these shorts, which is awesome. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. The yarn is from Prosper Yarn, who's a local, I'm sure she's in Auckland, Prosper Yarn. She's up north. Yeah.
She's West Auckland.
Oh, West Auckland. We've had this conversation. So anyway, so it's a merino linen mix, and I've got loads left. Like I think the red or the maroon I used the most of because of this eye cording, but the rest I only used 30 or 40 grams of the 100-gram balls. So I'm actually going to make, I hope she's not watching, I don't think she watches, but I'm going to make my mother-in-law a top for her birthday with the leftovers. I think she'll really like that. Yeah.
Oh, you mean I hope your mother-in-law's not watching?
Yeah. Oh well.
Looks great. Love it.
Either way, she'll love it. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And have you finished anything?
I finished two things.
Ooh, show me.
My first thing I finished was Honey, I Shrunk the Stash.
That's fantastic. Well done.
So I just did it to that big. I haven't blocked it yet. I believe it's going to block even bigger.
It will.
Yeah. So I really like it. Yeah.
That I-cord edge.
Oh, I know. I thought I'd do a poppy I-cord edge. Which kind of, quite cool. Yeah. So that was my first finish. I enjoyed it. It was a good brioche kind of one color thing to do.
Yep.
And used up some of my scraps, which was wow. Yep. And I liked it so much, so I've started another one. My other finished thing I've made is my top.
Oh, it's so nice. I love this colorway.
This is my little jersey.
Yeah.
I was gonna wear it, but I put it on. I was like, oh my god! Even with the aircon on, it's like
too hot.
Yeah. So it's all called Holly Lightly. It's a colorway by Purple
Sprouting.
Yeah. And it is her merino nylon sock and her alpaca
It's Surrey Cloud or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I haven't got my. Oh, sorry, I didn't bring my bits.
That would be really warm.
Yeah, it's light.
Yep.
It's warm. So I modeled it kind of on this, but I've made it a bit wider. So
yep.
I think once it's been washed, it might block a little bit wider, so a bit more boxy. But also did the high-low hem like off Love Note.
Yep.
And
very clever combining all of this, Jill. I love it.
And the stripes, which were
Elton,
yes.
Yep.
Hohi Locatelli. Yeah. So there you go. It's a mixture.
That's fantastic. I love it.
And,
I look forward to seeing you wearing it in autumn, maybe.
I think autumn and then winter. Yeah, but I very much like it. I think it's going to get a lot of wear. Yes. So there my 2 finished. I stalled on the sleeves, as always.
Yep.
A little while, and then I realised that actually they don't take that long.
No, they don't.
No, I think I got to about here on the first one, and it went away for a week.
They're like a big sock, aren't they?
Yeah. And I think it's because I had 3. I was juggling 3 balls because I was alternating the merino, and then I had the it was just annoying. Alternating 3 balls. I mean, it's bad enough when it twists anyway, just with 1.
Yes.
3? Wow. It wasn't plain knitting.
No, you would have gotten tangled up and ended up being that crazy person chasing the ball down the aisle.
What about you? Have you finished anything else?
No, that's all I've finished, I think. Yeah, that's all I've finished. I've been just trying to be monogamous lately and working on just 1 or 2 things, which is not monogamous at all.
No, 1 or 2.
I'm working on a sock at the moment, which you guys have seen before. It's the cauliflowers from Rainy Day Knits. It's the 2nd sock, and that's the Coop Knits socks, in some radioactive pink xenon, I think it is. But this kind of showcases my holiday. I've got From Here to Here is 1 movie, Sing 2, which was actually really good. I really enjoyed Sing 2.
That's what you were talking about going there last time.
That's right, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, I was going to go with Julie, but Julie bailed, but we still went.
Oh, yeah.
And From Here to Here, including the heel, was our little jaunt into Sky City. And then From Here to Here was Addams Family 2, which was not a good movie. The kids loved it. That's what counts. So I'm very close to finishing this. Yeah. And I'm quite keen to finish it because there's a new knit along with Dre Renee Knits. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's the Spin to Knit cowl. Spin it to knit it cowl. And it's to spin some sock weight yarn to knit a pair of her everyday socks, which is just a pair of rib socks. And I've already spun.
Ooh.
This is from ages ago. So I'm keen to finish this because this will become my handbag yarn. This is going until end of March. So that can be my handbag knitting from now until March. Yeah. So what else have I been working on? I've picked up, because I finished this, I'm now just working through whips. Oh. So I picked up my Brio Band shawl from Stephen West, which I chucked in the corner at the start of the, what do you call it? The gift along. When I started just exclusively working on gift along stuff. Yeah. So I'm being very disciplined. I picked it up again.
Well done.
Yes, I know. And so I was in the middle of this stripy bit when I chucked it in the corner. So I've gone into the last bit of brioche. It's a syncopated brioche, which is the same as this section.
Mm-hmm.
So syncopated brioche, it's like it looks woven.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have one color as the standout knit run for one repeat, and then you go into the other one, it switches. I really like syncopated brioche, so I've gone with something really bold. Oh gosh, I've got ends everywhere. That's the only problem with this.
Cool.
So that's the last section before the wavy bits. So I might have that
so
finished.
close.
I know. It's you know what it's like though with the Stephen West borders. They can take a very long time. So we'll see. But at the same time, I'm participating in the Year of Gnomes.
Yes.
Have you heard about that? The Imagine Landscape Year of Gnomes?
Yes, well, I've heard about it from you.
Yeah. So I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit whatever gnome I'm going to knit for that month is just going to be with yarn that I'm working with. So I started this guy yesterday. This is my February gnome, and I've done the hat. That was a really addictive one. You hold them together. It's marled.
You're monogamous knitting, that you're knitting 3-4 things.
I know. I'm trying. Let's call it focus knitting. Okay. Focus knitting. I'm not just jumping from this to this to this to this. I'm being a bit more focused. And so one day I knit, and the next day I crochet at the moment, because I have this blanket that I've been working on for 3 years that needs to be finished. I'm going to have to.
It's a bit warm to be crocheting blankets.
It's cotton, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
So this is the trio blanket. It uses 3 whirls, 3 of the Shepji whirls. That's the. Yeah. So I'm about halfway.
Cool. Nice.
I have no idea what it'll look like because the colours change and you just don't know how they're going to play together. But you work across, I'll hold it up. You work across one bit. You're actually working across these to make with your trebles. Yeah. You enclose those bits and you just keep working back and forth with the next.
Are you doing alternate? Like, do you use alternate, or you just do one of the whole ball and then start a new one?
No, so it actually is you alternate, but you're alternating all 3. So it's pretty much a 6-row repeat because you do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
right, and
then start again. So again, I'm marking my progress. So that's where I was at the beginning of the year. I'm not a very fast crocheter. I'm way faster at knitting, but I want this for winter. And that's where I was when we last podcasted.
Wow. So, doing well.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be disciplined and just crochet every other day. And that's going to get that done. Yeah. But it's not too hot because I kind of make like a sausage. I roll it up. Right. And I just put that across my lap. So I don't have the whole thing over my lap.
So like I've did a new one of these. So I've cast on another Honey, I Shrunk the Stash. Even this, at this smallness, was hot on my lap last night. Yeah. This is my monogamous knitting. Non-monogamous, I don't know. I have got a blanket that I'm working. 2 blankets I'm working on. One's a little crocheted one, which I'm doing little quite small squares, which is not even a quarter done.
That's ideal for this time of year though, because you just do a wee bit, chuck it in the pile, do another bit. Yeah.
I have these great ideas of doing one a day and then every couple of weeks I think, oh, I haven't done any, so I sit down and do that or only that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so this one I'm doing different. It. So the other one was I went using all one color and then I changed colors. This one I'm doing alternate colors. I tried to teach myself the two colors in flat.
Yep.
Yeah. And I did that. I cast that on like 6 times and tried it. And I just went, oh, I can't do it. I couldn't get, I can understand where the pearls need to be in order to make it go. Like I can kind of read it now.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it work. So I just gave up.
Okay.
And I'm just doing alternate, and I'm just using the leftovers of this one.
That's gorgeous. Yeah.
And at the moment I'm using, this one is my other one, which is purple sprouting.
You like purple sprouting.
This was the pink one. So I got a set from her. So I'm just using that. But I think it's quite fun, and I think it's going to be, again, unsure how the colours are going to play together, because there's the self-striping and then the minis, and I'm just going to just keep on going till it's all run out.
That's the fun of it though, isn't it? You don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, that can be quite fun.
It can. My other, can I share my other one I've been doing? This has been my plain knitting. Yes. So this is
beautiful.
Easy mosaic sock from Winwick Mum. It's a free pattern. And I put this on the thing, and I saw a hole straight away, and luckily Kylie hadn't logged on yet. So I was like, oh, fix it. So she doesn't point it out.
I probably wouldn't see it over the screen. I see stuff in person and I can't stop my mouth, but I think over the screen I wouldn't see it.
There is a kind of a little hole here, but I think it's not a drop stitch.
It's pulled.
The here was, yeah.
Have you blocked it yet?
No.
There you go. Block it. That'll fix it.
Yeah. I've only just finished this one. So it's mosaic. I didn't. I found it quite fiddly, complicated. Complicated, not complicated to do, but complicated to follow the pattern. So there was lots of ripping back and tinking, and until I could see where I was again.
And it's slip stitches, isn't it? Not colour work.
Yeah, slip stitches, and it's about a 10 row repeat or 8 row repeat. 8 or 10 maybe. It is a 16 row repeat. But you do 2 rows once, so
I see. Yep.
Yeah, so it's 8 really, 8 pattern repeat. And it's not. I didn't find it intuitive. Yeah, and I'm impressed with how it's worked out.
It looks really lovely.
Like the stripy bottom.
Yes, the stripy bottom's cute.
Yeah, I think that's my favourite bit.
Oh well.
And the foot took a lot less time than the top.
Because of the stripy bottom?
Yes, I think so.
I think that would have been good to knit. Did you knit it toe up or top down?
It's a top down pattern.
Yeah, see, I think it would be better to knit it toe up, because then you get used to the pattern where you're only doing the half.
That's
and
true.
Then when you get to the leg, you're like into it.
Yeah. I did have quite a few false starts.
Right.
I changed the top of it because I put 2 stripes of that colour where the one just had 1 stripe. And
I really like the 2 stripes. I think that looks great.
I forgot to put a stripe here.
Oh, I think it looks, I actually really like it without the stripe on the toe and the 2 stripes up there. It's a migrated stripe.
Yeah.
Migrated from the toe up to the
toe up. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it decided it didn't want to live on the toe. This yarn is my needle sticking out there. Is the Canadian yarn we got.
Yes.
All naturally dyed. That made my mittens with. And purple sprouting.
That's one of the minis you got at Morrinsville, isn't it?
Yeah, one of the 50-gram ones. It is, I think it's a blue faced Leicester, but I'm unsure. And I don't know if I've got my bit of paper in the bag.
And I think you were saying before that it's a bit tight.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, you haven't blocked it yet.
No.
Make sure you wet block it on your actual sock blockers, because that should relax it quite considerably.
I do have fat ankles, so I mean, I think for anybody else it might not be a problem. Stitches than I would normally do, but there we go.
But I do think any colour work sock will be tighter. Yeah. Yeah. Which is why mittens are often a lot more forgiving.
I may have ignored the instructions and not gone up a needle size.
Oh, right, because you're a loose knitter.
Because I'm a loose knitter, yeah. And I'm using my 3, what do you call these ones? Are they the flyers?
Flyers, yeah.
Yeah, which I quite like.
Did you get gauge? I'd be interested to know if you got gauge.
I don't know.
Well, you could measure it now, do retrospectively, and see whether or not you got the gauge that it suggested.
I could. Yeah.
I would never swatch for a sock either. So
it does have a tension in here. Yeah, it does say to go up to a size 3.
Right. And what did you use?
I think I'm on 2.25s.
Oh, that's very tight then. You might have been better off with a 2.5 or a 2.75. Yeah.
My usual sock ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was on the plane, finished one. Yay.
They look fantastic. I'm really impressed. They're beautiful.
They're quite cool. I don't know if I'll wear them. They might be gifts.
Find someone with tinier feet, maybe. Slender.
Yeah, slim ankles.
Yes.
But talking about mittens, I do have, because I'm doing mittens this year, I did have planned, because we're going to the South Island and what if we get stuck for 10 days, self-isolating, a pair of colour work mittens. So these ones.
That's so cool. I really like that pattern.
So this is going to be my today's cast on.
Right.
And this is my yarn. So it's the grey, which was left over from my Stephen West one that I was gifted, which is a known dye. Well, some purple sprouting.
That's good though. You're using all the minis that you bought.
This is the purple sprouting show.
Hey, does it not count if you buy something and cast it on within the month? I'm pretty sure that it doesn't count.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. So and I know you said about the contrast, but I think it'll be subtle, which would be quite nice. And for the pattern, I think that's might be quite nice to be a bit subtle.
I think they're going to look very romantic.
Yeah.
It'll give a romantic sort of feeling. Yeah. I
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. And I think that I'm obviously down 1 needle size, but they're still quite thick. I can't remember what. Size 4 and size 3, whatever that is.
I don't know. I don't have my converter here.
Anyway, that's this week's knitting.
That'll be beautiful. Well, I'm going to finish this gnome this week. That's to finish this week thing. I've been spinning.
Me too.
But I haven't been spinning in ages. So I'm still not touching my wheels. I have not touched my wheels. So at the Morrinsville spin in, I took my little e-spinner along and I was so inspired that I finished it.
Oh.
So
that's pretty.
It's beautiful. It's fiber to go, and the colorway is unicorn kisses. So there's a little mini. This is only like 25 grams, but yeah,
That's pretty.
yeah, I wish you could see how fine it is, but it's super fine. It's a lace weight, and that will be my next thing I go to, my next whip. Once I finish my Brio Band shawl, I will go to my as if tee, which is, we'll use this. So the body's already knit. I had to finish spinning the lace weight section to finish the top half of it. So that's all ready to go.
Cool.
And I brought my drop spindle out of retirement.
Oh, I saw you've been doing whatchamacallit on the go.
Fly on the fly.
The fly, yeah.
Yep. So this is a beautiful drop spindle I got in. I don't know who made it, but I got it at the Bendigo show 2018 maybe. And it's a gorgeous glass top one, and it's got speckles of gold or copper in it. And when you spin it in the sun, it's just so beautiful. It's really quite it's quite meditative and really nice. So what I've been doing is at nighttime, when my children go upstairs to read, my mental dog wants me to throw the ball for her. And so I go outside with my spindle and I throw the ball and do my drop spindling. And I'm nearly finished. This will be my last little mini. But yeah, that's all I have left.
Oh, cool.
This is from Yeah Yeah Yarn. It's Pethalos. I don't know. But, I've done 4 little 20-gram minis.
Nice.
So they're quite bulky. So this was my first one. So you can see that's quite thick and thin and bulky. This is my most recent, which is a lot more controlled. So I'm quite keen to try and, once I've finished that, I'm going to start another braid and try and do the whole thing like that. So yeah, but I think I'll make some bulky hats or mitts or something with that.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. But it's so interesting how that's like quite muted and dirty, and that's, well, it's dirty, but it's quite bright. So yeah,
how it changes, eh?
Yeah. No, it's been very enjoyable.
I have to go and get my one that I finished.
All right, go get it. So my next, what I'm thinking I'll spin next, I got another bumper. Oh, this is Corridale too, from Yeah Yeah Yarn. And when it's the first time she's dyed roving, and so I actually got 3 things of roving when she dyed it. It's all Corridale, and it's machine washable too, I think. It's been really lovely to spin. So another one I got is her colorway Virgo, which is very much just like, it's apricots, and it's sort of like that over the whole thing. So I will, I'm thinking I might do that, and then I might be able to use them both together, or yeah, I don't know. But I'm thrilled. It's been really fun. I watched a YouTube video on how to ply on the fly. I might even link it here. I don't know. I can't remember. I literally just Googled ply on the fly on a drop spindle, and that's how I did it. So yeah, I've just been filling everyone in on what my plans are next and how I learned to ply on the fly.
I did hear.
Yeah. Oh, you heard me.
I went around the corner and then I thought, well, I can't find it. Where have I put it? And I'd left it on my knitting knot just over there.
Oh.
Typical, eh?
Yep. That's lovely.
This was what I started at
Morrinsville.
Oh, yeah. So it is
dye candy, isn't it? Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
So gorgeous.
Yeah. Really liked it. So I did Navajo plying.
Yep. So chain plying, like
plying.
Yep.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
Mm.
Um, this one is one of her knits.
Oh, so it's all one colour.
No, it's like it is kind of.
It's got a slight gradient.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I didn't really keep the gradient.
Right.
Yeah. It's got lots of balls in it. Lots of
Beautiful.
yeah. So
So Annette is Twisted Sisters.
yes.
That's her company name. And she's up in Auckland and she does the most magnificent bats.
So you were talking about spinning to knit. So I've got this, and then last time at Morrinsville, I got that beautiful, like deep purpley burgundy,
yes,
maroony color from Lynn from Fibre to Go, and I've also got one of her bright pink ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a threesome there. Yes. So
Might be a nice gradient top or something.
yeah, so I'm trying to spin them all the same. So this one is a little bit thick. Unfortunately, the merino silk is very easy to go thin.
It is, and maybe that's why I love it, because I love to spin thin.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why I enjoy it so much.
It means that I'm unsure about whether they're all going to be the same thickness. So the
Right.
purple and the pink ones are Lynn's ones, which and this one I think might be a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
But then I've also seen tops which use thinner yarns and then get thicker.
Yep.
So I thought I could do something like that.
That could be really fun.
Yeah.
There's actually in the latest Pom Pom magazine that's not released yet, but one of the patterns I was looking at yesterday, it's a lace weight base and they've striped in any weight. So there's stripes of whatever weight, so it's like kind of using up your leftovers.
Yeah.
You can almost do that sort of thing maybe.
Good, yeah.
But you want it, that's probably not really what you want, but not what you're thinking. But yeah, I like the idea of starting lighter and going.
I'm unsure how much a difference it's going to be because it's probably there's probably about a DK.
Yep.
Maybe just over.
Have you spun a sample?
No.
Because if you're spinning to knit, that's the way to do it. You spin a little sample, you wash it, you see what it comes up with. I know, I'm talking crazy.
You're talking like gauge swatches and, planning stuff. It's like, yeah.
We're such different knitters. It's really interesting, hey? I mean, I actually do know all this theory. I don't always use it, okay? I don't always use it. I did with this because I wanted it to be perfect, but it's really dependent on how much of a risk you want to take, I guess. And if you don't, I won't rip things out, whereas you will rip a whole top out. I would just about die before I do that. So I would rather do a swatch and do the math. I enjoy math though too. So
yeah, it's a bit too planful.
Yeah.
And especially recently I've had to be planning and organizing lots with work, and it wears me out.
Yeah. You want your hobby to be a break from that, hey?
Totally, yeah.
Whereas I probably experience a lot of chaos at my work. And so I actually want the opposite. I want a lot of order in my hobby. Yeah.
So I've done about half of the braid so far from the dark purpley colour.
Yep.
Maroony.
It was like
it's like the dark bits of this.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like a red wine.
Was it damson plum or something like that?
That's what it was, damson plum. Yeah.
Yes. And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's all my bits. Just a ball of yarn down here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much else. So that's everything for me. Yeah.
Me too. I will carry on with my spinning. So my holiday plans are when Andrew's at work, I can have the air conditioning on and spin.
Yep.
His home, he likes to have doors open and fresh air, and that doesn't work with spinning in the humidity. So today is spinning until he comes home. Then I'll cast on my those things, the gloves. So
Yep.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That's my plans. And then when I'm finished with the purpley damson plum, I'll do the pink.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see that.
I know, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
And I think the three together are going to look gorgeous. So the pink is very, very bright pink. It's like these little knobs bits.
Yep.
Like
that'll be beautiful. It'll give such a gorgeous gradient. Yeah. Very good. Do you have any patterns in mind or
no?
You never know what will come out between now and then. Hey.
Yeah, and I've been thinking, because I finished my top, which I really, really like. It's like, what can I do next? The top. Even though I do have that black one, which is hiding in a corner, which I can't remember what it's called, because I'm pretending it doesn't exist. It just needs a sleeve, that's all.
Yeah.
So I was looking at a few different tops on Ravelry, and I was thinking about, I can show you. One is called Victory Top, which is a 1940s pattern.
Oh, yes.
And, oops, press the wrong button there.
Would you like me to look it up on Ravelry?
My fat fingers are... I'll show it to you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and people have done different colors. It's a lace pattern.
Yeah, that'll be really nice.
Yeah. It is. So that's really so pretty.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's an easy lace pattern. It's a free one from the Victoria and Albert Museum.
Right.
1940s patterns. So I kind of am thinking about that. I'm also thinking about this one, which is Nook, which is like just over top.
Yeah.
And I thought about using my hand spun for that. And the other one I really like at the moment is, what was it? This one.
Ooh.
Adida jean sweater.
So colour work.
Yeah.
I don't think the colour work, you won't have enough contrast for the colour work.
What do you mean?
So, maybe.
Oh, for that. Oh no, I wasn't thinking about using that. I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime.
It's a meantime top. Okay.
In the meantime, I'll tell you the one I love the most, which is this one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very unusual.
You have to buy the book for that one. And that's one of the Shetland Trader book 3.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. But it's so gorgeous. I like the puffy sleeves, and I like how it's got colour work, but it's also got that same kind of pattern on the bottom.
Yeah, the rick-rack sort of look.
Yeah.
Chevron.
I wonder if I could make it up.
It's pretty easy to make chevron. I've done a chevron scarf with no pattern.
Oh, I've done a chevron. Oh, yes, I know the chevron.
You just do a double increase and a double decrease.
Yeah. Yes, I've done a scarf as well.
You could totally make that up if you have another base pattern and you just do some colour work at the top and then just do a chevron at the bottom. Easy peasy.
Yeah. I wonder if I could make it look that cool.
I think you could. I have faith in you. Do you know what? That looks a bit like the balloon sleeves cardigan that Hedgehog Fibers did.
Um,
Did you do that one?
no, I didn't.
Well, it's a free pattern.
Yes.
So you could use the sleeves from that
Mm.
and maybe the sizing and just, it's a cardigan, so just ignore the front.
They've done a jumper as well.
There you go. They did a jumper. Perfect.
Maybe I could just make that jumper because I do quite like that, and it's in my favorites as well.
There you go.
So many things to make.
But you could just add some color work and add some chevron where you want. Like, you can do what you want. That's the beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. So many things to think about.
Mm.
A little time in the day to make everything.
Amen. Yep. So I did make a purchase.
I was like, I thought we'd finish because we're not buying things.
No, but it's an advent calendar that I missed out on last year. I ordered the an advent calendar.
Right. So when does that come? That comes out.
It doesn't come till November.
Oh, okay.
I've got ages. I don't think that counts.
Yeah, she was. No, it doesn't count because it's like you don't actually get it till the second half.
Nope. But she was taking pre-orders for it now because she's expecting a little bubba.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations. Yeah, it's very exciting. But yes, there'll be a lot of changes for that business.
Yeah.
So she's not going to be dying after July, I think she said. That's when the baby is due. She'll probably stop dying before then. But so Woolfest will probably be the last opportunity to purchase from her for the year.
Oh, true. Oh, I've got those two nice ones of hers as well. Oh, so many beautiful yarns to play with.
I know.
I can see today now going just about the yarn and just going and touching and playing and seeing what I want to make. Although I did have to do a couple of I had a trip to Palmer's this morning because I'm trying to grow spider plants and they're not liking my pots. So I bought some new pot and a new potting mix.
It's nice to do things like that on your holiday when you're not rushed.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do that. I'll repot those and then I'll go and play with yarn.
Nice. Well, I'm going to go. I've got my son at home. He's just glued to the screen. I'm going to extract him from the screen and we'll go for a walk and get some lunch.
Nice.
And then I'll have to get back to work, unfortunately.
Oh.
It was nice to have a little break and a chat, though.
Good excuse, eh?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we'll have to try and meet up next fortnight. We'll watch the numbers and see what happens.
Yeah. See how it goes.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
There will be an end to this.
There will.
Yeah.
Just one step in front of the other at the moment.
Get my booster next week.
Oh, I got my booster already. And my daughter's got her first shot as well. So I'm feeling a bit better about her being at school now.
Yeah.
She won't be fully vaccinated until almost the end of March, but that's okay. But we're as boosted as we can be.
Yeah. So we're not allowed until 4 months is up. So Andrew's is this week and mine's next week.
Yeah.
On the dot.
Yeah. We were 4 months at the beginning of January because we got our first shot early with work. And my boy, they're not boosting anyone under 18. So we are, except for Scarlett, we're all as shotted up as we can be. So that's good.
Cousins in the UK have all had it.
Yep.
Yeah. And because they've had their injections and their boosters, it didn't last long. It was only a couple of days, a couple of headaches, swollen glands.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the thing if you've had your vaccination, it's no big deal. And that's
Yeah.
the whole point of the vaccinations. So,
That's right. Yeah.
yeah, it's the same as the flu vax.
Mm.
If you get the flu after you've been vaccinated, it's no big deal. But oh man, I've had the flu twice in 1 year when I was a beginner teacher, and it's not nice.
No.
So yeah, get vaccinated. Trust me. I lost weeks of my life, like on the couch.
I was saying that now they're looking at perhaps measles being a thing because of people being scared of vaccines, and
Yeah.
so it's a shame.
And I think that like rollouts haven't happened like they would have normally because of the COVID vaccinations. My boy missed out on his year 7 vaccinations because it was going to happen at school last year, but then we were in lockdown.
It wasn't happening.
So it didn't happen. And I just got a letter from the Ministry of Health saying that he hasn't had his year 7 vax. It's like, oh, well, no. So we have to organise that ourselves now.
Oh, well, what we do to keep ourselves well.
Yeah. Yes. Well, take care and enjoy your week
You
off.
too. Yeah, I'm going to. See if we do something fun.
Yep.
And enjoy the rest of your week at work.
I shall. It's work has really gotten quiet again because of the Omicron in the community. So it's changing again, but we adapt and
we do. And long weekend coming up.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay.
Right.
Take care, and we'll see you later.
Yeah. Ka kite.